And I'll come up. Grandma, this looks like fall fun. Do you like fall?
Don't y'all love fall? I love fall because I love cranberries, I love spices, I love sweet potatoes, I love butternut squash.
Pre-cut butternut squash?
And I just love everything that pertains to fall. I love the leaves. I just love when my pecan trees, when the leaves start falling on the ground, I love it.
Well, it is the start of spice season, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Well, we use, yes, it is.
Pumpkin pies,
People
sweet
use-
potato
yes,
pies,
yes,
cakes.
yeah, everything spice. Okay. Today we are going to do now I have a sweet potato that I have peeled and just cut in cubes like this. It's just a medium sweet potato. And I have a small butternut squash here that my niece, great niece, from up the road gave me. And
She grew lots of
she
them.
grew it. Yes, she did. She grew lots of them. So, these are hard to peel. I'm gonna try to do it with my vegetable peeler, but I don't think. Maybe I can. Let's see.
Maybe you should have Roy
No.
do it off camera.
No, well, I'm just gonna kind of show them,
Oh, okay.
but just kind of.
Don't cut yourself.
I'm not, baby.
I was talking for them.
Oh yeah, don't cut yourself. But my vegetable peeler is not really sharp. I really need another one. But this is the safest way to cut them. And if y'all know any other way, I know you can put them in the oven and bake them, and that peeling will just come right off, but not when you're gonna roast your sweet potato. I mean your butternut squash. And that's what we're doing today. We're gonna roast our sweet potato, butternut squash, and carrots. So this is one medium sweet potato. That's about 1 cup of carrots. And then we're doing 1 small butternut squash.
Well, I think if you go along twice and not try to do it just
That's
in
what I'm
one
doing.
slice. I know. I noticed what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because you don't want the white on it. You do want to get it down to where it's the orangey color. So just go around it twice, and it makes it really easy.
yeah, if you're
I
trying
mean,
to, if you try to do it once, you're trying to slice too much off at one
Yes,
time.
you
It's
are.
too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do this one now. I'm going to show you. I'm just going to put it right there. And I'm going to get these out of the way. Because you have to, this one is the part, your bulb down here is the part that has the seeds in it. So you slice it open like that. And I forgot to get a spoon. I'll get one over here. Now, you just take a spoon and go like this, and you get all those seeds out. Now you can save these seeds and you can plant them next year, and you can have butternut squash.
But you can roast them in your
You
dish
can
too,
roast
can't
them.
you?
Well, now I've heard of roasting pumpkin seeds. I don't know about the butternut squash. So
Well, isn't the butternut squash a pumpkin by another name?
it's a squash. I don't know if it's a pumpkin. I do know it's a squash. So just go in there with a spoon. Get all that sinewy stuff. Wait a minute, I'll show you. See that stuff right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I call the sinewy stuff, that stringy stuff. Just get all of that out. And then we're gonna peel this, and we're gonna cut it up in cubes too. Now, if you got a bigger butternut squash, you'll have bigger cubes, but this is kind of a small one. And these will last all winter, y'all. All winter. So on this one, just take your vegetable peeler, do it just like you did the top part. Go around it, get all that peeling off, then go around it again. I'm gonna do this one for you, and then I'm gonna do the others off camera. But I did want to show you how you go about peeling these things, because takes a minute, and you just kind of have to work with it. But let me tell you something, it is worth the work. It's worth what you go through to get this. in your oven. So, all right. Now that was easy. Okay. Now I'm just going to take my little paring knife here, and I'm going to cut it in cubes about the same size as my sweet potato. Okay. Like that. Now, off camera, I'm going to finish this. I'll peel this one with my little vegetable peeler here. And then we'll come back and I'm going to show you all the seasonings we're going to put on these. I want y'all to see something beautiful. Y'all look at beauty. Those cranberries. Now, I just took them out of the freezer. I love cranberries. To me, it's one of the most, it's the prettiest thing you can cook with is a beautiful red cranberry. I just absolutely love it.
Last year when cranberries were in full season, and then they sort of closed out the season in the stores.
Yeah.
She bought 20 packs of these at $1 a pack.
I did, y'all.
And put them in the freezer.
I put them in the freezer, and this is some of them. And I forgot something, y'all. Hold on. It doesn't match my shirt, but I've got to wear it anyway. One of my friends gave this to me back a few months ago, and I thought, oh, I put it in a drawer, and I said, I'm going to save that till Thanksgiving. Well, I was cleaning out a drawer this morning, and I found it, so I took it and I ironed it really well, and so I really should have on a shirt that matches it, but it'll be okay for today. I'll be using it often, I'll tell you. But doesn't it go good well with my sweet potato and my butternut squash? Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm going to finish this, and when I get all this done, then we'll be back. See you.
Ready.
All right, y'all. Do y'all know I always start, all right, y'all. All right, y'all. That's just what I guess I do. All right. This is one medium sweet potato. Y'all look at those colors. Aren't those beautiful? Oh my. Now, let me show you something else.
Wait a minute, and
Ooh.
Sweet potato and
Carrots and butternut squash.
There we go.
Y'all look at this. Oh my goodness. Now, is that not, look at that. Wow.
That's looking fun already,
I'm
ain't it?
telling you. Oh my goodness. Now, to this, the recipe called for olive oil. I'm doing coconut oil just because I think coconut oil will be good. And this is solidified. That's okay because it's going to melt in the microwave. So, 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, and this is organic coconut oil. All coconut oil may be organic. I don't know. But anyway, all right. Half a teaspoon of salt is all I'm going to put in there. Now, it doesn't call for this, but when I do sweet potatoes or butternut squash or anything like that, I always put a little sweetener in it just because we like it. So I'm putting 3 tablespoons of my monk fruit. This is brown monk fruit. I hope I don't cook anything else because I don't have any more coming in until Saturday. So, but that's okay. All right, let me get a spoon. I'm gonna stir all this up.
You're not very many days away from Saturday. It's Thursday today.
Tomorrow's Saturday. No, today's Friday, baby.
Today's Friday. Oh
I'm
my!
telling you, Roy and I lose track of days. We really do. All right, I'm not gonna worry about putting anything down. Now I put a little water under here, and y'all saw me spray just a little bit of spray just to keep my parchment paper down good. All right. Because this is going to melt down, the coconut oil is going to melt down onto the parchment paper. So I'm not worried about putting any in the down on the paper. And you put it on your vegetables so it can coat. All these seasoning can coat your vegetables. My tongue's wrapped around my eye teeth this morning. Okay. Now, it calls for cinnamon. I'm not putting cinnamon. I'm putting my autumn spice blend. Turn the light on, baby. Yeah. I'm using my autumn spice blend. So I'm just going to sprinkle that on. And it's at a teaspoon. Well, I put half a tablespoon.
Because we
love spice. And we just love spice. Okay. Wow. Look at this.
That's looking good.
Calls for a cup of walnuts. And I'm putting a little over a cup because we love nuts and we love walnuts. You can use pecans, I guess, if you don't want to buy the walnuts, but we find them at Aldi's. Not Aldi's, Ollie's. Ollie's is a little discount place in Dublin. And we find a lot of nuts there. So, besides me and Roy. That was not funny.
Speak for yourself, Rose.
That was not funny.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. I may need to get my big pan out, y'all. My big baker. Because this is going to be too much for this pan. It is, yeah. But you know what? I've got another one this size. I'll just put the rest of this because I don't want to mound it up. I'm roasting these, so I want it to just kind of be.
Could you put some of those in the air fryer?
You could.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay, I'll do that.
It's
I've
Friday.
got an air fryer.
It's Friday, and you can put some in the air fryer.
I can. All right, let me get some more nuts in here. Make sure I got some. Okay. All right, I think that's good enough. Now these are supposed to cook on 400, and I've got my oven set on 400. So let me wash my hands real quick, honey, and then we're gonna do something.
That looks so good.
Doesn't that look delicious? All right, we're gonna put this in our oven, 400 degrees. Now, about every 10 or 15 minutes, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna stir them, kind of take a spatula and kind of stir them. But let me tell you what I'm fixing to do. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. All right, I've got my air fryer here. Now, because this has small, like nuts and things in it, I don't want it to go through the holes of my thing. So hold on. Just hold on, honey. Don't go anywhere.
I think she's going after one of her
I've got an insert.
silicone inserts.
I've got an insert here.
Aren't you fancy?
I am. All right, but I tell you what I'm going to do. I use that term a lot too.
I don't think anybody doubts that you're going to tell them what to do.
I am going to put just a little bit of coconut oil in the bottom. Now, we're going to try this. It will be delicious, and I'm sure it will work. And I will do the same thing with this that I do my other. I will. And I'm hoping it's going to roast and not steam. We'll see. But it'll be delicious even if it does. But I'm going to put this on 400, and I'm going to do it for 10 minutes. Then I'll check it, kind of stir it around, do it for 10 more minutes, and then at the end, I will let you know. I don't think it's going to take as long in the air fryer as it does the oven. So, honey, this was a great idea. I mean, a great idea.
You should ask me for more often. I have good ideas, darling.
Well, sometimes he gives them when I don't ask. So. All right, we're going to do this on 400. We're going to start out at 10 minutes. So we'll be coming back periodically and letting you showing you how everything is turned out. So see you in about 10 minutes.
It's on.
All right, y'all, I had to get me a picker-upper here of tea. But it's unsweet tea made with stevia. All right, y'all. You know when you're cooking in the kitchen, things go wrong. Y'all know what this is? Well, I'm going to tell you what it is.
It's hard to recognize.
It's burned cranberries and walnuts.
Almost burned.
Almost burned.
Well roasted.
They're still delicious to me. All right. Now, that's because I had it on 400. I want y'all to look. They're almost done. They're not quite done, but my knife goes in them. Well, what I did, I got out a few more cranberries, and we took the walnuts out and the cranberries that were on top that burned, but we left most of them in there. So, now, I'm going to show y'all my secret ingredient. So, see, when things go wrong in the kitchen, pretty much you can always correct it. You don't have to lose your whole dish. Some people would have thrown this whole thing away. Nope. All right, this is sugar-free maple syrup. All right. I am going to put about, I think I'm going to do this by the tablespoons. If I was doing the whole pan, I would do like 1/4 of a cup. But I'm going to do like a tablespoon in this. Okay.
But the amount you put in depends upon
you.
how much you want it.
Yeah. But now this is my secret ingredient right here. And I'm going to also put it on the ones in the oven. Doesn't that look delicious,
It looks great. It's cooking fast too, isn't it?
All right, it's cooking really fast. All right, I'm going to turn my air fryer down to 350. And I'm going to cook it for 3 minutes. And then I'll check it. And I know my cranberries will be done, my walnuts will be done. I'm going to check it with this little knife, see how soft it is, and it may be done, which would have been 10 minutes on 400 and 3 minutes on 350, but don't do it on 400. I would do the whole thing on 350. It'll just take a little bit longer. All right, now, the ones in the oven, my timer went off. And that's what they look like. I cooked them 10 minutes. And I want y'all to look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness.
That looks good to me.
Y'all. All right, I'm going to check them. Oh, I touched the pan. All right, I'm going to check them with my little knife. See how done they are. They're almost done. But I'm going to cook them at least 30 minutes because, well, maybe not. I'm going to put them back on for 10 more minutes, but I'm doing the same thing with them. I've got my little secret ingredient, my sugar-free maple syrup here. And I'm going to do a tablespoon on the whole thing. And like I say, if I had all of this in one big pan, I'd do like 1/4 of a cup. But since I divided it half and half. All right. This is going back, man. I cannot wait, y'all. All right, I'm gonna put this back in the oven for 10 more minutes. And I'm leaving it on 400 and we'll check back and see how they're doing.
Grandma, that just looks like fall fun to me.
I'm just standing here stirring it, just
playing in your food.
Thinking, no, how beautiful it is. All right, y'all. This is 25 minutes on 400 in the oven. This is 12 to 15 minutes in the air fryer. It was on 400 for 10 minutes, but I told y'all to forget that. It's going to be 350 in the air fryer for 12 to 15 minutes. So it's according to your air fryer. Now,
wow.
Look at that. I am telling you right now. Wow. Who would not want this on their holiday table? Oh, look at the cranberries, the walnuts. Oh my. That is absolutely beautiful. I am so excited about this. And you want it on kind of an open plate like this. I told Roy, I said, that's not a holiday plate. He said, yes, it is. It's got pine cones on it. I said, okay. Well, I argued with him a little while, but then when he showed me the pine cones, I had to kind of agree with him. Now, this is, and you can double this recipe. You can half this recipe any way you want to do it. You make as much or as little. It would double really, really well. All right, now, I'm gonna take this out. And I'm gonna put this. Look at this. Mm.
Oh my, that's all beautiful.
It all looks exactly the same, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Your cranberries keep a little more color in the air fryer.
In the air fryer than they do. Than they do in the oven. Yep.
But the rest of it looks.
But y'all look at that.
Same.
Talk about roasted. Y'all.
And that sugar-free maple syrup that's on them.
Yeah. Wow.
Now the glycemic load of this, for a little over a half a cup, would be about 6 when you average all the glycemic loads of everything that's in it. So it's still low glycemic load because it's under 10. If you eat a full cup of this, you'd be at medium glycemic load at about 12, a GL glycemic load.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to eat a whole cup.
Well, and if you're eating greens and low carb stuff as the rest of the meal,
these are some of my favorite flavors right here.
you can do that.
All right. We're going to get us some thumbnail pictures, and then we're going to be back and taste of it for you.
Well, you're pretty well already tasting of it for us, I would say.
I want y'all to look at this. Can
This
y'all
is
see
a
that?
fall fun dish now. This is delicious.
I'm telling you right now, this is absolutely some of my favorite flavors. Oh, good gracious. I love walnuts. I love butternut squash. I love cranberries, maple syrup, my autumn spice blend. Look at this. Now, who would not want that? Look at those roasted vegetables. You ready, baby? I already been nibbling. Did y'all notice I went and changed my shirt so it matched my apron? I love for things to match, and that red shirt and this orange just did not tell me. That maple syrup, y'all do not forget that sugar-free maple syrup.
Half a cup is low carb load, about 6, and a full cup would be around 10 or 11, which is just getting over in the medium
And I'm going to eat a full
glycemic
cup.
load.
I'll cut back on something else, but I'll be eating a full cup of this. Y'all,
I will too.
this is delicious.
Because I know we've got greens and some roast that we're going to eat with it. See how I work that in.
I do. Rilla said, honey, tell them what you going to fix for lunch with. I said, they don't want to know what I'm going to eat for lunch. He said, well, I'm going to sneak it in. So he did. But this, I'm telling you, with these cranberries, you don't even need cranberry sauce when you cook these cranberries in this dish. Now this is going to be good with turkey and dressing and greens and all those casseroles and.
But you know, if you didn't have the cranberries, cranberry sauce would be good on that.
Well, instead of the maple syrup, you could use the cranberry sauce, but that has so much sugar in it.
Oh, you're right.
But you can use dried cranberries, but they have a lot of sugar too. So your fresh cranberries are the best to use.
Best option.
That's the best option. But if you're not worried about carbs, use cranberry sauce. Use dried cranberries. Just, you know, that's just up to you. I just give you the basic recipe and then you make it like you want to. All right, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
That's good.
Food feeds the family. Family feeds the heart. God feeds the soul. Make you some of this.
That's good.
It is good.
It's
It's
good.
delicious.
That's good.
Wow.
Rose.
All right. Love y'all. See you next time.
That's about it right there.